Now listen to me. A lot of people failed in life because they are not mentally tough. If you are mentally tough, you are likely to succeed in life. Being mentally tough is the ability to finish what you started. Being focused in life, being determined to achieve your goals in life, that is being mentally tough. Being mentally tough is you keep going even when the road is tough. Even when the whole world is against you, you keep marching forward. That is being tough. When you want to do a thing, say you are on a thing, you are doing something, you choose to pursue a goal in life. No matter what anybody says, keep pursuing that goal. Because there are some people whose aim is to talk you out of your destiny. This is why I keep telling people, it is not every advice you take. It is not every advice you take, even if it comes from your father, your mother, your best friend, your wife, or even your husband. Learn to be mentally tough. Let me give you a gist. Let me tell you guys a gist now. Let me tell you a story. When I came to this country in early 90s, back then, you get married before you get documents. You've got to marry somebody before you get documents. But I did not marry my ex-woman because I wanted documents. I married because we were in love. When I got married to her, somebody came to me and said, "Why did you marry an European woman?" He told me, he said he would never marry an European woman. He said he was an African man, so he would never marry an European woman. He tried to discourage me, make me feel bad for marrying an European woman. Many years down the line, the guy, then he ran the streets. So many years down the line, the guy went to prison. Police caught him, he went to prison, he came out. And when he came out, he had no document to live in Vienna. You got it? So one day, I told you guys I had a barber's shop in Vienna. One day the guy came to me. He said, "Man, what's the process of getting married in Austria?" And I told him. He said he had no chance of getting married. He had to travel to Africa to marry his woman. I said, wow. Now I asked him, who was the woman you wanted to marry? He said, an European woman. Well, I did not take him back to what he said before when he tried to discourage me from marrying my ex-woman. So eventually this guy traveled to Africa along with his woman, and he got married to this woman. And later, after 6 months of staying in Africa, he came back. He was given visa. He came back here. Now, this was somebody who blamed me for marrying an European woman, who said he was not going to marry an European woman, but later ended up marrying an European woman. You see, if I had allowed him to discourage me, I wouldn't have gotten married to my ex-woman, and I have children with her. People can talk you out of your destiny at times. This is where being mentally tough comes in. When I was running a shop in Asabak Strasse, that was 2002, one of my African brothers came to me. When he came to me, he saw my children, my mixed race children. When he saw them, he said, why born children in abroad? These children are not going to travel to Africa. They are not going to live in Africa. He said he was not going to born any child in abroad because it was a waste of time. I said, man, well, that's my decision. I love my children, and I decided to have my children in abroad. Guess what? Few days down the line, this particular man married a woman and got children in abroad. He got children in abroad, gave birth. He got married to a woman, and the woman became pregnant and gave him children. Well, when I saw him, I was like, but this was the guy who discouraged me, who asked me, why did I born children in abroad? You see, if you are not determined in life, if you are not focused, people will come to distract you. And many of these people are deceivers. You got the gist now. That is why I keep telling people, if your mind is made up, if you decide to do a thing and you know this thing is going to be of benefit to you, do it. If you make up your mind to do a thing and you know for sure this thing you want to do will serve a meaningful purpose in your life, do it. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. If you want to buy a property, whether it be in abroad or in Africa, and you feel this property, this land or a house will serve a purpose, or if you want to buy a shop, go ahead and buy it. Don't seek anybody's advice. Because at times, the people you are seeking advice from are enemies of progress. They don't want you to be bigger than them in life. I later found out all these things. See, at times, when you knock at a door, are you listening to me? When you knock at a door, if that door is closed, don't move away. Hang in there. Keep knocking at that door. Let me tell you why you should keep knocking at that door. Listen, there could be a gold mine inside that room that was closed. That door you are knocking at that was closed, something valuable must be inside there. And valuable things are hidden and are not easily accessible. Did you get my point now? Valuable things are hidden and hard to get. So, that door you are knocking at that refused to open, there is something valuable inside there. What you've got to do is you keep waiting. Somebody inside that room will one day eventually come out. Or if the person traveled, one day that person is going to come back. And when the person comes back, he will open the door. And you go in and see something valuable inside. That is why don't easily quit. Yes, some people quit easily. You've got to be tough. Stand your ground and persevere. Wait and endure. You will surely win. See, some people say, when one door is closed, another one is opened. See, that closed door most times there are valuable things inside. Let me give you instances. Now, you see all these rich countries where you go for greener pastures, all these rich countries. What happens? Their borders are always closed. Rich countries, it is hard to get their visas. You see it, closed doors. Go to the embassies, they deny you visa. Go to the country, they make it difficult for you to get residence permit. They tighten their borders, doors. Because if you enter the country, you get quality of life, you become rich. Yes, wherever there are valuable things, do you understand me? Those valuable things are usually protected. When people tell you, when a door is closed, another one is open, that one that is open is easily accessible. Everybody can go there. So it does not have value. That one may not have value. You get the gist now. Well, guys, I want to tell you to be mentally tough. If you are mentally tough in life, you are likely to succeed. Like I said earlier, it is better to be mentally tough and physically weak. Yes, I rather prefer to be physically weak and mentally tough. Because if you are physically strong and mentally weak, you will likely lose your battle. Well, my name is Rodi. I have delivered my message. You see, let me say one more thing. This is your life. If you want to live in a polygamous marriage, live in a polygamous marriage, it's your life if it makes you happy. If you want to be a single mother, be a single mother. It is your life. That is what being mentally tough is. If you want to be married to your spouse, maybe your husband or your wife, stay married and remain there. That is what being mentally tough is all about. Do not allow anybody keep pushing you around. That is, you've got to remain resolute. That is what makes you you. It is your life. Well, guys, my name is Rodi. Learn to be mentally tough. My name is Rodi. Follow my page for more educational videos. See you in my next video.